There's a lot of beauty in the world. Maybe you're just not looking in the right places. Now, at the risk of sounding cliche, events in life that seem to have absolutely no silver lining are most assuredly the events that will teach us the most valuable lessons. The lessons we need to learn in order to live a meaningful life. But unfortunately, most people never learn these lessons because they aren't willing to sit in the pain and the discomfort long enough to learn them. They also aren't willing to tell anyone else they're suffering. So the quote-unquote normal state of being is misrepresented as only consisting of happiness. In the Western world in particular, we seem to have an obsession with happiness. We are disillusioned about the tragedy of life and then feel as if we're somehow dealt some unfair blow when things crumble around us. When people ask us how we're doing, we put on a smile and say, "Oh, everything's great." Anything that could be viewed by others as a setback or struggle, we hide from the outside world. Because after all, suffering shouldn't be discussed, right? Wrong. Not just sort of wrong, but very wrong. Struggle is a critical part of life, which in turn means that sadness, hurt, and anger are critical feelings we are meant to feel. Now, we don't have to go around sharing our sorrows with everyone we meet, but we do have a responsibility to ourselves and the world, not to run from those feelings either. At the end of this past year, I spent some time reflecting on the lives of people who hold a really special place in my heart. The tragedy of life has run freely through them. Divorce, infidelity, cancer, dementia, death of a child, loss of a business, death of a parent, addiction, betrayal by a friend, loss of a job. That is a vast array of heartache and struggle, which has occurred within my small, tight-knit community of people. That's a heavy load of tragedy for such a small group to carry. But that's life. Life is as much struggle as it is pleasure. And the reality is, you never feel the true depth of happiness without feeling the true depth of pain. You never see all the beauty of life if you're never looking at struggle as a path to deepen your happiness. Some suffering does seem unnecessary and completely unexplainable, and I don't believe it's all just part of God's plan. I believe we aren't always supposed to understand it. I believe instead of trying to intellectualize it, we're supposed to feel it, all of it. Beauty doesn't live in happiness alone. It lives in immersing ourselves in the full experience of life. We find it where we least expect it, but only where we are willing to look.